You're a public company and looking for a way to tell your story to millions of online investors.
Welcome to AGORACOM, North America's largest online investor relations firm. We deliver investor relations to the web's biggest sites and search engines to help you find new investors. In addition to those websites, over 1 million investors read over 95 million pages of news and information on AGORACOM this year. AGORACOM, where smart public companies and investors click.
Good morning. It's Monday, December the 8th, and you're watching AGORACOM Small Cap News TV. I'm your host, Paul Kandakos. AGORACOM TV is a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing you the best press releases at the open, along with the Halts, so that you can hopefully profit from them and potentially find your next great small cap investment. Hopefully you all had a tremendous weekend, but it's Monday. It means it's time to get down to business. I've got 3 great press releases for you. I have no halts to report on at this time. However, that can change before the show is out. They're all from the resource sector, all from the Canadian side of the press releases. So let's get down to business. Our lead story, big news coming out of Grizzly Diamonds. They trade on the TSX Venture under the symbol GZD. Disclaimer time, they are an AGORACOM client. However, this news is definitely worthy of your attention. The company is reporting on encouraging diamond results, which includes 10 macro diamonds from their Buffalo Head Hills property, which is located in Alberta, Canada. They've announced the recovery of 534 diamonds, which includes 10 macro diamonds, which are defined as diamonds with at least one dimension, which is greater than half a millimeter in length. And from the samples collected, these are from the samples collected during the fall 2008 drilling program for the recently discovered BE2 to BE3 kimberlites. Now, the BE2, BE3 kimberlites were discovered during February and September, respectively, on Grizzly's Smokey the Bear property, which is located in the Buffalo Head Hills property. I've got a quote which states, "We are highly encouraged by these initial drill results," and this is coming from Brian Teslo, President and CEO of Grizzly, who states further, "The total number of diamonds recovered from Grizzly's BE02 and BE03 kimberlites rank them amongst the top 10 initial micro diamond results for the Buffalo Head Hills kimberlite field." So great news coming out of Grizzly Diamonds. Congratulations to Brian and the rest of the team. Company is last at 40 cents. 52-week high of $1.67, low of 31 cents, and a market cap of approximately $8.3 million. Moving on, we've got Nuinsco Resources and Temex Resources. It's a joint press release. Nuinsco trades on the TSX under the symbol NWI, and Temex trades on the Venture under the symbol TME. Disclaimer time, Temex is an AGORACOM client. Now, the companies are reporting on uranium exploration results. They've announced positive results from the fall surface exploration program, which was conducted on the Marianne Lake and the Houston Lake uranium properties. Now, highlights from these properties include 72 samples out of a total of 336 samples collected, returned greater than 200 parts per million of uranium, and 31 of those returned greater than 500 parts per million of uranium. Now, of the 12 samples reported greater than 1,000 parts per million uranium, and the highest were 2,140 and 2,900 parts per million and 3,240 parts per million of uranium. I've got a quote from Ian Campbell, who's the president and CEO of Temex. "We are very encouraged by the results of the fall program conducted to follow up on the numerous airborne radiometric anomalies. The analytical results of this program are up to 3 times as high as those from reconnaissance prospecting conducted in 2007, and we have identified several targets for immediate drill testing." The company's Nuinsco last at, I don't have a last at here. What I do have is the 52-week high and low. High of 34 cents, low of 3 cents, actually, sorry, and they're last at 3 cents. Temex last at 8 cents, 52-week high of 80 cents, 52-week low of 6 cents. And finally, moving on to Ivanhoe Mines, they trade on the TSX under the symbol IVN, on the New York Stock Exchange under the symbol IVN, and on the NASDAQ under the symbol IVN. So this company is a little bigger than what we typically cover. They announced that they've made another high-grade discovery of gold and copper in Mongolia. They've announced additional details of the exploration drilling of the company's property, which had discovered a new high-grade gold and copper mineralization, which has the characteristics of the earlier high-grade discoveries at the Hugo de Met and Southwest OU deposits. Now, zones of the high-grade copper and gold mineralization were intersected over a distance of 370 meters, grading 0.83 grams per ton of gold, 0.5% copper, and 64 parts per million molybdenum for a total of 1.09% copper equivalent. This also included an intersection of 78 meters grading 2.1 grams per ton of gold, 0.82% copper, and 126 parts per million of molybdenum, and this is all equivalent to 2.2% copper. And the company is last at $2.42, high of $13.54, low of $2.06, and the market cap of approximately $914 million. Looks like we actually have one halt coming in right now. Rody, thank you very much. The halt we have is Bellair Ventures Inc. They trade on the venture under the symbol BVI.P. The company is being halted pending news. That's it for the halts. However, if you are interested in making money on stock halts, please visit our friends at stockhalt.com. They provide you instant notification as soon as a company is halted and instant notification as soon as a company resumes trading. It's your best opportunity for making money on stock halts. That's a wrap for today's show. I'm your host, Paul Kondakos. Make sure you tune in again tomorrow. We've got more great press releases and halts at the open for you.